And this manual jogging has also a scale. And with this, I know exactly how much sheets I have jogged on this table. And also for the whole job, there is a MIS system equipped and also a printer that prints me a label as I decide for each job or each. Now the jogging is complete. The air will be expulsed automatically with this jogger as often as I like. I said to this machine only bring out the air one time because you will see later in this line we also have a pressing station. Because we can do left side and right side with the sleigh side, I can switch it, push the button, and now a gripper system is loading the wheel from the jogger and bring it to the pressing station. The pressing station has much more power for bringing out the air, is very fast, and also make the quality of the cutting way better. So you see, now it's placed in the pressing station. The pressing station will hold the whole wheel. It clamps it down and start the pressing procedure. You can also decide how often it should bring out the air and also the speed and the pressure. I told the machine bring out the air 2 times, first with 2 bar and second with 4 bar, which means it's about 700 newtons of pressure on the line of the roller. After it has bring out the air, the pusher will push the wheel on the side table of the cutting machine. There it will wait until the cutting machine is ready to get loaded. Inside the cutting machine is still a wheel, and this wheel is still cycling the cut. It makes automatically four-side trimming with a robotic arm in front of the cutting machine. This robotic arm can grip the paper, turn the paper, align it, and also bring it to the right. This is the Blumer die cutting machine. And also to the left, there is an air table which can buffer. We are now doing a 180-degree turning, which means we have already cut the first and the second. Now we make the third cut. You can decide if you want to cut on the left side, on the right side. So the knife is used on the whole length, and so it stays longer in the machine. The robotic system automatically knows it from the cutting program how to push, grip, and align the paper. Now it will be turned 90 degrees to the right, and because of our waste belt under the machine, we only can use up to 40 millimeters of waste in this case, and so we have to do two waste cuttings. This is automatically possible. You don't have to decide by your own. First waste cut, then we align again, do the second waste cut. Maximum is 70 millimeters of waste with automatic view. Bring out the waste. Now we start cutting the stripes. The first and the second stripe will be delivered to the die cutting machine. The third stripe will be brought to the left side, and there is a buffer station. You see, these are complete blocks, and these are pushed to the side, brought to a different section, and now the robotic arm can continue cutting while the die cutting machine is get this loaded. The cutting machine can do strike by strike, immediate cut, waste between cuts, as you like. Also different sizes is possible. The setup for the whole cutting machine system is about 10 minutes. If you already have programs, you can store them, and when you only have to recall them from the internal storage, then the setup time is even less. The speed of the robotic system depends on the quality of the paper and also on the pressing before the cutting. So in case you make more pressing, so the air is out of the pile, you can move faster, otherwise the paper will fly away. The robotic system has a speed up to 6 meters per second. So we limit this because otherwise the paper will fly away. Also, the cutting machine is equipped with a baggage that can swivel and tilt. And now the die cutting machine starts, and I will hand over to Urs.
Okay, thank you, Fredo. So now the cutting machine is prepared. We loaded some strips, and the strips are separated here on this table. First they have been pushed forward, and now they're separated on this table. And the cutting process is starting. The stacks are pushed to the knife, will be punched through the knife, where it goes afterwards to the counter pressure. And here we are now on this camera. You can see here the counter pressure plate pushed back. The card detector find the cardboard where it's pushed up and bring it to the bending station. The machine can be run with counter pressure or also without counter pressure, depending on your needs. So, this is more or less what we have. The whole process could be shown. Are there any questions coming up yet?